is, all right? It's great that we'll soon be protected. All time at our heart. Your mom, your dad, your mom. All right. So we got Monday Night Football. Yeah. All right, that should just about do it. We are ready. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. I think we're going to start this week on the playoff picture. A little bit of movement here. The Broncos are now in. So whiny baby Tom Brady's in the playoffs. All right. Let's actually change my game, huh? We could probably get a couple more viewers in here. There it is. I just got the email. All right. 3, 2, and a 1. Ooh. Well, hello and welcome everybody. Randy Replay. Well, you know the deal. We're back at it again. Minnesota Vikings football on the air, online, and all across the SSN. Vikings, number 1 seed, NFC. They have clinched the NFC North and are NFC North champions for the second straight year in a row. And if a couple more teams lose, they could clinch the number 1 seed by the end of the season, that being next week. But some movement here. One of the teams that we follow, the 49ers, have snuck into the 7th seed after the Packers have gone up to number 6. It is a weird NFC playoff division this year. A couple bird teams as the Falcons now slide back up to the 5th seed. The Cardinals are in the 4 spot. And the Eagles are in the 2. So there's 3 bird teams in the playoffs on the NFC side. Of course, your Minnesota Vikings is still there. So even though the Vikings beat the Packers, they do get in with help back into the 6th spot. And then the 49ers, after a big victory against the Browns, come on up into the 7th seed and are now all 4 teams that we follow are in the playoffs. On the AFC side, it's a little bit more decided. The Broncos with Tom Brady slide in. A little bit of movement over here on this side. And if the playoffs were to start today, Lamar Jackson for the Texans would be going up against his former team, the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, there you go. But that is not why we're here. Excuse me. I'm so burpy. I'm going to cut all that. 3, 2, 1. But that is not why we are here. We are here for Monday Night Football. 3 games left to go. All of them are away, and all of them, except for 1, are against playoff caliber, except for 2, rather, are against playoff caliber teams. Tonight, we draw the worst team in the NFL. The Andrew Dalton-led Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 1-13 in Tampa Bay. Now, it's very, very important that Minnesota does not rest on their laurels. They have lost some weird games here this year, and this could get interesting for the Vikings. Andre Carter has changed up some of his look here. We went over the Troy Dye situation. We lock him up 2 more years. $4.6 million. DJ Wanham is re-signed. CJ Ham is going to be here for 1 more year pending retirement. And then, so we have locked up just about everybody. The big conundrum here is, what do we do with Trayvon Diggs? He does not want to be here. His interest has gone down even more. The team is expected to franchise tag him. Up until last week, the 4 games prior, he has not played as we know it here in Minnesota Vikings country. So we will see what he does today. What kind of Trayvon are we going to get? Are we going to get the one that gets about 4 picks a game, or are we going to get the one that doesn't want to play at all and lets his receivers burn him? That'll be interesting to watch. Jalen Johnson doesn't want to be here. So two very, very high-end corners will be exiting the team this offseason by way of trade, by way of whatever, unless we can only franchise tag 1. I mean, if Randy was running the team, you trade Trayvon Diggs for a couple first-round picks, maybe 1 next year, 1 this year, and a serviceable backup, and then you would obviously use the franchise tag on the lesser of the two. But with $18 million, you free up some money with the Trayvon trade, but Jalen Johnson would be your number 1 going into next season. Or you trade both, and you stockpile draft selections, and you hopefully hit on one with a corner. Jonah Williams does not want to be here. We're going to need a right tackle in the draft. James Lynch has been offered, and the negotiations are ongoing. So hopefully James Lynch will be here next season. And then Kenny Wilkes doesn't want to be here. Not expected to re-sign with the team. So there you go. $18 million left for the season. And we will see what transpires. As we always do, we'll take a look at the injury report on this rather longer pregame from Randy Replay. For the Vikings, no injuries to speak of. And for the Bucs, you get the same thing. Hashtag must be nice to be us. Couple big injuries in that San Francisco game last week. Tyreek Hill and Kyle Pitts being the notables for that one. So we are all ready. Monday Night Football. A kickoff is next. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy. Oh, boy. Let's get some of them white secondary shoes. Oh, boy. Monday Night Football. Here we go. And hello and welcome everybody. Randy Replay here with you. Minnesota Vikings, of course, wearing their all whites here at Raymond James Stadium. The enemies tonight are the Minnesota Vikings, the visiting team, but we hold a far better record than the hometown heroes, the Tampa Bay Bucs, led by that man Andrew Dalton, the ginger gunslinger. So it's going to be it'll be an interesting game. Tampa Bay, 9 picks. They've allowed almost 4,000 yards through the air and have given up a 50+% completion percentage. So on paper, Mahomes should have a night. And speaking of the Vikings, 56 touchdowns, 6,100 passing yards, and operating at a 66.8 completion percentage. So all the things on paper should say blowout. Worst team in the league. 1 win. Worst team in the division. Well, not in the division, in the conference, rather, going up against the number 1 seed in the NFC playoff race. So this, on paper, has swung very, very wildly to Minnesota's side, but you got to remember, any given Sunday here in the NFL. We'll see what happens. Here is Greg Joseph. Boom! We are underway. Raymond James Stadium, Monday Night Football under the lights in Tampa. Then we will meet the aforementioned gunslinger of the ginger variety, Andy Dalton, as he comes out onto this hollowed ground. 4,100 yards, 27 touchdowns, 15 picks here this year. Hey, that rhymed. Ooh. And so here we go. Very, very quiet stadium. Dalton from the gun. Snaps corral. Looking. Throwing middle. Caught. Completed on, looks like Tyson Campbell. That'll be Brown. Or Godwin, rather. Sorry. With the catch, and the Bucs get a hot start. We'll see what they want to do here. Dalton on the play action. Throws left side. Caught. That will be, boy, the star here. I can't think of his name right now. We're not getting any help from our guys here. Oh, boy. Evans, rather. There we go. Randy's got it. Big hit put on. And Russell Gage Jr. goes down. Not involved in the play, but he will go down, and that is just not something you want to see. Mike Evans with the previous catch that Randy botched. And now Dalton will be operating from the gun. Minnesota plays press across the board. Dalton gets the snap. It's a give. Running back. Big missed tackles by Minnesota. It's been the story of the year. It'll be a first down run for Alvin Kamara. Now you look at this team and you're like, wow, how do these guys only have one win on the season? It's got to be because of their quarterback. Dalton from the gun. Gets the snap. He's flushed. He throws. And it is batted away. Jalen Johnson on the coverage in the end zone. So now this will bring up 2nd and 10. Dalton from the gun. Snaps corral. Looking over his options. Throws right side for Kamara. Caught but out of bounds. Oh my heavens. Hey, Brittany. Hello. Winky, 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 winky. Appreciate you. All right, so 3rd and 10 from the 18. Dalton in the gun. Minnesota, what do you got? Alvin Kamara to his left. Dalton hit as he throws. He threw it out the back of the end zone. And fire the cannons indeed. Minnesota stalls the offense, and they'll go for a 3-point opportunity. Left hash. Snap spot kick. Ooh, almost blocked, but it is good. So the Bucs will strike first on their first drive. Javon Holland almost getting back there, and now we'll see Minnesota's offense take the field here. Boom. Kick is away. Tyler Harrell taking it out of the end zone. Now, if there's one team to run a touchdown back, it's these guys for sure. And we'll see what kind of season Patrick Mahomes has cooking here. Oh, boy. 6,393 yards, 59 touchdowns, 35 picks. Oh, boy. But it has been more about Dalvin Cook and the run game here this year. Of course, you got Jackson Smith and Jigba, the resurging rookie. Mahomes will start this game from the gun, give to Dalvin, and he's just had a lot of slow starts in the later goings here as this season has progressed. You really hate to see it. Mahomes will now stay in the shotgun formation. It's a play action. Yeah, oh, it's picked off. Mahomes, another interception on the year, tries to tackle, and it'll be a pick six. Levante David will give the Bucs fans something to cheer about, and he just can't float it over defenders. And this will be a 10-0 lead for the worst team in the NFL. The snap spot kick. It is good. 10-0 Bucs. Oh, boy. And Tyler Harrell. Minnesota being flabbergasted here. Nationally televised game. Up to the 20. And we'll see what Patrick Mahomes now, after the rare pick. Well, not becoming so rare as the season progresses. We'll see what they want to do here. Mahomes from the gun. The snap corral gives. Dalvin. Angling. Middle. Up 7 rather. Has 5 on the day. 2,800 yards on the year. So he has a chance for 3K in this game. If he has a great game, he has an opportunity. Mahomes from the gun again. The snap corral given to Dalvin. There's a good start. Dalvin Cook, first down Vikings. 12 yards on the ground. Off 3 carries. And Minnesota getting it done. Anyway, they can. Now Mahomes comes under center. It's a play action. Throws it for Adam Thielen, who comes back for the ball. Kind of being held out of the playbook here is Adam Thielen. Projected to be, or expected rather, to be his last year. And now Mahomes is getting moving. Something you don't want to see. Another play action. A short throw. It's in Jigba. Breaking tackles like they're going out of style. Oh my heavens. And it's Smith and Jigba. Mahomes threw it underneath. And Smith and Jigba will break a couple tackles in transition. And that's been the knock on the defense here. Not being able to tackle in big spots for the Bucs. Mahomes will give to Cook again. He'll try and split a couple defenders. And Terran Shoyinka will go down. And a couple injuries coming across for these Buccaneers. And you hate to see it if you're a Bucs fan. Mahomes under center. Snap corral. Throws. Picked off again. And Jigba did not go up for the ball. And it is another interception for Patrick Mahomes. Oh boy. You hate to see that. Down 10-0. Give the ball back to Andy Dalton. The throw's caught. Oh boy, I mean, we're just getting lit up now. So Mike Evans with another catch here in this game. We have to do something. So Mahomes 2 picks in the first quarter for the 3rd straight game. Not a good start. There's a run. Tackled, it looks like, by Andre Carter. Alvin Kamara up the middle. And, man, it just takes the wind out of the sails. No pun intended, actually. All puns intended. Shot down by Jordan Hicks. Was Kamara short of the line to gain, and we'll see what Andy Dalton wants to do here on a big 3rd and inches. It's a quarterback keeper. He goes down. Eric Kendricks. It was a quarterback keeper and the comeback player of the year. Eric Kendricks gets a sack. Unconfirmed, but we do think he's going to be the NFL comeback player of the year. Of course, we talked about it, missing all of last season. Coming back and having one of his better seasons in purple. So now Minnesota forces a punt. Tyler Harrell will apparently wave his hands for the fair catch. And that'll send Patrick Mahomes out here. 2 completions, 31 yards, no touchdowns, 2 picks to begin the game. You hate to see that, but it is what it is. So here we go. Mahomes from the gun. Gets the snap. Throws, and it is almost intercepted again. Mahomes is not very accurate here tonight. And it's got to be messing with him here. And so Mahomes is having a little bit of a rough stretch these past few weeks. Dalvin Cook right side. Dalvin Cook, first down obtained. He says, I got you, bro. For lack of a better term, you really don't want to use that word in a game call setting, but here it is. Mahomes, weird snap corralled from the gun. Gets the snap, throws left side wide open, nearly wide open in Jigba, and he'll pick up the first down. It's slow to get up, but they do go no huddle. Mahomes will remain in the gun. He'll hand it off to Dalvin, who doesn't really get much. Gets a 3-yard gainer, and now Minnesota, what do you do? Who do you see? You got to figure it out. Mahomes looks like a play action. Throws middle for JJ. First down Vikings. He had to get rid of the ball early, and JJ got up in the route tree and was able to get this ball. It was a little overthrown. Mahomes having some struggles here. Oh boy, that was nearly incomplete. I mean, he's just got to find his mojo again. Mahomes from the gun. Gets the snap, gives to Dalvin, who will turn nothing into a 1-yard gainer. And you got that option with Dalvin. He's very, very good at that. So now Mahomes from the gun. Snap corral. Throw middle. Caught in Jigba, first down. And in Jigba out of the slot, he's kind of taken over Thielen for this role. He is so dang good. He's so dang good. So here we go. Mahomes. Shotgun. Snap corral. Throws. JJ on the comeback route. He will get the ball. Run ahead for 6. And now Minnesota moving the ball down. JJ's second catch of the game. Mahomes. Give to Dalvin. Dalvin cuts in. Dalvin for the end zone. Touchdown Vikings and touchdown Dalvin. He will sit down in the end zone, avoiding all hits, and Minnesota will get on the board here late first quarter. And so it's Dalvin 12 yards out. Of course, he makes sure he stretches the ball over the line to gain. Or over the goal line, whatever you want to call it. This to make it 10-7. Kick is away. It's good. So a 9-play, 82-yard drive is something that Minnesota needed after their first 2 ended with picks. Now Minnesota can breathe a little bit. Only down 3. Their defense heating up last drive. There's a touch back. And we'll see the Minnesota Vikings defense come back out here. And what should be a good drive for them defensively. Andy Dalton. It's the snap, looks left, throws left, incomplete. Had his target on the comeback route. Or so we thought. No dice for Dalton. He's here in the shotgun again. He gets the ball. It's a setup screen. And he was not being able to be brought down by any Minnesota Vikings player until Andre Carter comes in. He will get a 4-yard gainer off the screen. And now Minnesota, what do you do? Dalton from the gun. Snaps corral. He's thrown. Flushed as he throws, whatever you want to call it. Incomplete, and Minnesota forces another punt. This pass rush has been very good for Minnesota the past few weeks, and Camrita will punt it away to Tyler Harrell again. Looks like he's got a few yards to work with, and no blocking. And Tyler Harrell's a little upset. Rightfully so. No blocking to speak of for him there. Yeah, boy. So what do you do if you're Minnesota? We're going to find out. It's a turn. It's a give to Dalvin. Ooh, the hole's closed so quickly there in the middle. And just not able to get anything going is Dalvin Cook. Now Mahomes from the gun. Gets the snap. Looks, throws. It goes off of a member of the offensive line's helmet. And you just can't get anything going with this offensive line. These guys are obviously having some struggles here today. Mahomes will talk to the offensive line. Gets the snap. Quick throw across the middle. Caught in Jigba. First down, Minnesota. He jukes to avoid the big hit. Holds onto the ball. And I don't know why the Bucs are celebrating. Yeah, you get the tackle, but we got the first down. We really don't get it, but anyway. First down, Minnesota, fresh set for the offense. Mahomes waits the snap from the gun, gives it to Dalvin. Dalvin almost inhumanly bounces off a lineman and almost gets the first down yardage needed. This will be 2nd and inches now. It's another run for Dalvin up the middle, forcing his way, clawing and scratching, keeping those legs churning, and there are the faces rather of the 1 and 13 NFL operation. You hate to see it, but it is what it is. Mahomes from the gun. Dalvin Cook has entered the proverbial. Gets the snap. Throws right side, and it's picked. We do have a flag. It's picked off. And, oh boy. Oh boy. Another pick 6, but this one might be coming back. We'll check the flag. And it is on the Vikings, so it will be declined for the touchdown, and the Bucs will score again. Oh boy, so another first quarter pick for Mahomes. The snap spot kick is good. Oh my goodness. Are we really down 10 to a 1 and 13 team right now? Oh boy. Tyler Harrell, 5 yards deep, will take it out. Run into his own guy and fall over at the 18. I mean, it's Tyler Harrell just isn't the move here. He's a practice squad player at best. At least not for the kick return game. Now Mahomes from the gun, or under center rather. It's a play action. He throws and it's caught, but he has to get rid of the ball so quickly because of this pressure breaking down. It's a 2-yard gainer. Oh boy, Mahomes from the gun, given to Dalvin. Dalvin makes a man miss. He'll get the first down. The Vikings will go no huddle near the end of the first. Mahomes from the gun, snap corral, throws, and it's behind JJ for another pick. I mean, what is happening here? Oh my heavens, I have never seen 4 first quarter picks. Another interception, threw it behind the target, and now Dalton gets the ball back. So Dalton not really doing much. It's mainly the defense and 4 first quarter picks. Oh my heavens. Dalton. And it's tipped Jalen Johnson. Dalton is very, very poor quarterback. Subsequent the record 1 and 13, and my heavens, this is not how I thought this game would go. Dalton looks middle, throws, bang it away. Javon Holland, after tripping, will come back and force a field goal attempt, this to make it 20-7. The snap spot kick is good. I mean, Minnesota, you got to do something here. I mean, Mahomes is having an off night here under the lights. You cannot lose to the worst team in the NFL. So 20-7, Tyler Harrell taking it out. Big hit put on. He falls ahead to the 20, but oh boy. I mean, if I'm Kevin O'Connell, I'm telling Mahomes to just not throw it the rest of the night. He can't be trusted. So Mahomes will give it off to Dalvin. Dalvin. Big stiff arm from Dalvin Cook, and he'll get up right side for the first down. 85 yards on the night. I do believe he needs 257, give or take a few yards, to reach $3,000 on the season. Mahomes under center, turns. It's another run, Dalvin, up the middle. Dalvin push and force his way for a first down. He's got 95 yards now. I mean, maybe this is the play. You just don't run it, or don't throw it. I mean, you just run it all night. 1 minute, 23 seconds left to go here in the third. 20-7 affair. under the bright lights in Tampa. Dalvin up to the 50. And we'll see what Minnesota wants to do coming out of this first quarter, which saw Mahomes get picked off 5 times. And there's another incompletion. And my God, Mahomes is like, you've got to protect me. This offensive line is atrocious. So anyway, Mahomes from the gun, snap corralled, looks, throws, caught JJ, first down, Vikings. He does the point, but it's short-lived as they will go no huddle. Mahomes from the gun, snap corralled, given, Dalvin up the middle. He will get up to the 38, and that should just about do it here for the first quarter of play. Pending any weirdness here, Mahomes clapping. Gets the snap, quick throw, Tyler Harrell, who's been coming on and coming into these late spread formations in the quarters, and he gets another catch here. The rookie making an impact here. 4-3. Oh, the clock stopped. Okay. 3-2-1. And wowzers, 4 picks in the first quarter, but Minnesota's only down 14. If you want to take the lead, of course. But so here we go. Minnesota. Mahomes stomps his left foot. Man in motion is JJ. It's an end around. JJ's got blocking. Jukes throws a guy off, and he gets down inside the 10 to the 9. And that is a first down, Minnesota, off the pesky end around. So there you have it. Now Minnesota, what do you got? Mahomes from the gun. Snaps corral. Throws left side, caught JJ. We get a gritty down in Tampa Bay City. Touchdown Vikings, the second of the game for the offense, and now only going to be down 6 pending the kick, or 7 if you want to take the lead, your choice. So a wide open JJ, you put a linebacker on him, that's going to be the result every single time. And Minnesota draws the bad defense by the worst team in the NFL. And the kick is away. It is good. A 6-point affair here in Tampa Bay. So, oh boy, the pesky end around. Minnesota, a lot of work to do, but there is a lot of football left. You gotta play better. Especially Patrick Mahomes. He's just having an off night. There's only been 3 games this season where he's thrown multiple picks, and this has been one of them. Especially, let alone 4 in the first quarter. This is a good defense. They're just not good offensively. Dalton from the gun gets the snap, looking. Andre Carter falls down, and oh boy, so that'll be a 6-yard gainer off the out route to Kamara. Dalton will remain in the gun. Snap corral. Looking. Throwing. Right side. Almost intercepted by Eric Kendricks. That would have been a pick 6 for sure. And Minnesota, you got to do it again. You have to do it again. Owen Papa will check in at linebacker. Dalton all day to throw in. Owen Papa will bat the ball away, and hopefully that will force another Bucs punt. And it will indeed. So Camarita, or Camarda, however you want to say it, will punt it away to Tyler Harrell. And Minnesota will get the ball back. And I mean, he's just not the answer. Tyler Harrell might not be the answer. Now, I get it. He's only, his first year. Dalvin Cook, 105. He's 200 yards away, 200 and change away from 3,000 yards on the season. Is Tyler Harrell the answer at returner? We have no idea, but oh God, Dalvin again. He's loose, right side. 9 yards for Dalvin, 114 on the night. I mean, you got a couple games to get 3,000. I don't think it's on their mind tonight, but the way he's playing, why would you not go with Dalvin? He's so good. He's been in the zone a majority of this game. There it is again, first down, Dalvin Cook. And he's been leaned on this year so much in this offense. He is the focal point. They build their schemes around Dalvin here in Minnesota. Mahomes from the gun. Rightfully so. He's much better than most of the running backs in the NFL. 4-yard scamper for Dalvin, and here we go. Minnesota, you got some options here. 2nd and 6. Mahomes from the gun. Gets the snap. It's a short throw. JJ behind Dalvin, who was setting up a screen, and it's a JJ first down. He'll let you know it. And now Mahomes, you do not want to get Mahomes in this mood. There's another snap. Throw, middle, caught. Adam Thielen first down. You don't want to get Mahomes pissed, because this is what's going to happen. Good offensive line play and a completion. Not only that, but a first down. Vikings. So here we go. 11:56 left to go in the first half. Dalvin, room to run left side. Dalvin Cook, left side. He gets out of bounds near the 10. They'll put him out at the 11, and Dalvin's having some fun. Dalvin be cooking first half. Great blocking by JJ and this offensive line. I mean, you can get a couple carries by these guys. I mean, they're good, but oh my heavens. So now Mahomes from the gun. And he's going to wave TJ Hawkinson, man in motion left to right. Snaps corralled, given Dalvin. Dalvin up the middle. Dalvin, second touchdown of the game. Dalvin Cook, and touchdown Minnesota. You won't hear it here. We'll do the piped in Baru, recorded live on Fan Appreciation Week this year against the Bears, I believe. And my heavens, what a touchdown. Dalvin's second touchdown of the game. And this one was nearly 15 yards out. He just barely got that ball across the line. It has been confirmed, and now Minnesota to take a 1-point lead. The snap spot kick. It is good. So since the 4 picks here in the first quarter, Mahomes has been lights out. Not only in the completion stat column, but in the play calling. Mahomes calls all the plays on the field, and he's got a good mixture. He's been given the keys to this offense, and oh boy, has he done wonders here in this one. Minnesota up 1 now, 21 unanswered points. I do believe 7, actually, but yeah, who's counting? We want to make it seem good, and Andy Dalton will hit his tight end left side before a first down. That's Otten will get the catch. I mean, technically, 21 points scored Minnesota. They have not scored. Could be. Randy doesn't know. Anyway, it's Mike Evans again. He had Trayvon on him, and Trayvon, it looks like we're going to get the version of Trayvon that doesn't want to play today, as he lets Mike Evans go across the middle of the field. Very rare for Trayvon to let somebody do that. Dalton throws middle, big catch. Godwin. And he's like throwing it to where nobody is in this defense, and it is working. Oh boy. So now Dalton moving down the field. He will get the snap. He'll look. Set up screen to Kamara, but it goes nowhere. So now Minnesota's defense will tighten up usually in these spots. And Dalton facing his second down. Gets the snap. Danielle Hunter on the late rush. They only rush 3, the Vikings do. Throws. And we get the version of Trayvon that doesn't want to play. It is a touchdown catch for Mike Evans. And usually Trayvon is all over these balls here, and my heavens, oh boy. So here we go. This to make it 27-21. Kick is away. It is good. Now the pending kick. Tyler Harrell will let it bounce. So Dalvin Cook, 157 tonight. No catches. in this one. Now Mahomes from the gun. Snaps corral. Then before he could let it go, Dalvin did not block the rushing linebacker, and he will get in for the sack. Oh my goodness. Another sack coming by way of the Bucs. 2nd and 17 now. Mahomes from the gun. The snap corral. And trying to throw it away. He fumbles the ball. Somebody get back there, please. Turnover. My God. No freaking way that just happened. It'll be Ross Blacklock picking up the ball. And Minnesota, what are you doing against the worst team in the NFL? What is happening here? Dalton under center. Lewisine trying to guess the snap count. He will not touch down Bucs. This to make it 34-21. The snap spot kick is good. Oh boy. I mean, there's no offensive line prowess here in this game. There's the kick. Tyler Harrell back to bring it back for the Vikings, and he runs into his own guy and falls over. He is not the answer. I want him pulled. Randy Replay is calling for the pulling of Tyler Harrell. And hopefully the team obliges. Mahomes will start this drive under center. Minnesota, you do get the ball back after the half like most of the time. So got to make use of this 9-minute clock here. We'll see what they want to do. Mahomes under center. Gets the snap. Looking. Throwing. For TJ. Woo, big catch. TJ the Hawk Hawkinson. Left side of the field. They will go no huddle. Mahomes trying to get this defense caught in a weird situation, and he does. 9 yards for Dalvin. They will go no huddle again. Minnesota changing up the play. This 2nd and 1 now. Mahomes under center. It's another play action. And he just can't get rid of the ball. Another sack. And he just can't get rid of the ball. Mahomes is rendered useless. So here we go. Mahomes under center. Snap corral. Looking, throwing, for Njigba. It's a catch. First down, Jackson Smith and Njigba. My heavens, what a throw. High pointed the ball, got it over, whatever you want to call it, the defender, and my goodness, what a catch by the sensational rookie that is Njigba. And so now Mahomes changing up the play just a little bit here, moving some parts, snap corral. It's a short throw underneath to Njigba again, 4-yard gainer. And Minnesota will finally go into a huddle base. They've been going no huddle last couple plays. And here we go. Mahomes from the gun. Snap given. Dalvin nowhere to go. Imagine that. And so this is for the drive. Mahomes from the gun. Gets the snap. Rolls. There is a flag. He's going to hit Tyler Harrell. For now, it's a touchdown. We're going to get the flag, though. This one might be coming back. Minnesota. I was just going to say Minnesota already moving back, and it's against the Vikings, so now it'll be 3rd and 17. So still 3rd down. Not a lot of plays designed to get you this amount of yardage. But you think you can do it? Go do it. Mahomes from the empty set. Gets the snap. Throws. Goes off of... Oh, my heavens! And this is the problem. The only problem I have with Mahomes. These sidearm deliveries do not give you any loft on the ball. The ball will go off of the helmet of Hawkinson, and Njigba had a catch, maybe even a touchdown. You cannot allow this to keep happening with these sidearm deliveries. Oh my heavens, we had the first down. Minnesota has to settle for a field goal to make it a 10-pointer. Here against the worst team in the NFL. Snap spot kick. Greg Joseph left hash is good. And we got a 10-point game again. My goodness. Oh my gosh, bro. Why? Why am I struggling against the worst team in the NFL? What? Okay. Okay, Madden. All right. Okay, dude. Now defensively, we need a turnover. Mike Evans is in the proverbial zone. Dalton under center. Snaps corral. That's play action. Dalton looking. Dalton throwing. It is caught by Kamara and Kendricks. Oh, nobody can tackle. It's a 7-yard gainer on what should have been a no-yarder. Minnesota caught in a weird defense. It's a give to Kamara. Big hit, Jordan Hicks. No fumble, but it'll work. They will get the first down. Minnesota playing press. Dalton from the gun. It's another give to Kamara. Kendricks will finally be able to bring him down, but not before he gets near first down yardage. Corners will press. Dalton from the gun. Given. Kamara. Or not Kamara. Fournette, rather. He gets tripped up. And then finally brought down by Lewis Seen. But not before he gets a first down and then some. Imagine that. Dalton, gun. Throws middle, caught. And that will only give him a couple yards as Kendricks pushes him back. No tackle, and then he'll be finished off near the 37. Big throw. Trayvon there. Catch. Left side, Mike Evans. So here we go. Big, important down. 3rd and 4. Dalton, set up screen. Given. Big hit, Kendricks. And this should force a 3-point opportunity unless they're out of field goal range. Looks like they're going to try it. Big field goal left hash for the Bucs. The snap spot kick, and it's nowhere close. He shanked it. So it's a turnover on downs. And my goodness, what a miss. So now, Minnesota, you got to capitalize. Mahomes under center. You've got to score here. Given Dalvin. Slips a tackle middle. Dalvin forcing his way first down, Vikings. That was a big gainer. Now what do you do to follow it up? We're going to show you. Mahomes from the gun. Snap corral. Throws middle. Njigba caught. Njigba room to run. Njigba hits Thielen, but for all intents and purposes, Njigba touchdown Vikings and touchdown Njigba. The rookie coming on. Oh my heavens. I don't even know what to say. He's just coming into his own so well here in this offense. That's a little sus by Randy. And we got a 3-point game after the kick is good. Apparently Jackson Smith and Njigba 0 catches, no yards. That will be fake news. That is false. He did score on the big throw. And Minnesota now just down 3 to the worst team in the NFL. Oh boy. Alvin Kamara, 7 carries, 43 and a touch today. Giving something to the Bucs fans to cheer for. And yeah, what a game by Njigba. Really taking over the second wide receiver spot is now Kamara with a big run. Oh my heavens. I mean, we just can't stop him. The defense designed to stop the run, and Kamara's killing us today. So that's the 2-minute warning here. First half, Minnesota, you get the ball back in 2 minutes of game time. And We'll see what they want to do. Dalton from the gun. Changing the play. Minnesota will change their defense. Now Dalton moving back to the original. Dalton throws left side. And Owen Papa with the wrap-up tackle, keeping Kamara in bounds. Very, very important. And Owen Papo gets back over to that side of the field. Now a throw left side to Otten. That'll be a first down for the Bucs. Yo, boy. Clock continues to run because apparently he was helped out of bounds. Dalton, quick throw, right side to Otten again. Caleb Evans will keep him down in bounds, keeping that clock moving. Very important. And the Bucs will take a timeout just north of the 1 minute mark here in the first half. 31-34 or 34-31, however you want to look at it. Minnesota giving up some yards here towards the end of the half, but we'll see what they can do here. Dalton from the gun. Otten to the right. Snap Corral. Throws left side, incomplete. Dalton with an overthrow. Very characteristic of Dalton, usually on third down, but we'll take a second down incompletion. Now it's 3rd and 5. Minnesota press coverage across the board. Dalton under center. Snap Corral. Looking, stepping up in the pocket, delivering a throw, and it's a catch. Caleb Evans won't go down, and this is the kind of play we're talking about from Trayvon Diggs. What kind of version are you going to get? Now, he tried to go for the patented Diggs dive, but my heavens, he missed it. Dalton, shotgun. I believe you trade him for picks at the end of the year, and you don't look back. Tristan Wirfs will either fake an injury or is actually injured to stop the clock. Here, 45 seconds left. Oh, looks like he's actually injured. He will be leaving the play of field, so we will give him some claps as he does so, and goes back to the training room to have that wrist looked at, and be sure to look at it pretty good. As Dalton's under center for this 2nd and 4. Snap Corral. Throws left side. Incomplete. Caught out of bounds, and the fans are like, come on, dude. What are you doing? So now Minnesota's been very, very good down here on third downs this portion of the field. And we'll see what happens. A couple players move, but nobody really changes positions. Dalton in the gun. Snap Corral. And they're keeping Danielle Hunter back as a defender. And what? It's a big throw. And it's tipped. Caught. Touchdown. No way. No way we just saw that. Tip ball, catch, touchdown. Okay, buddy. And the Bucs will go back up by 10 pending the kick. Snap spot. It's blocked. Somebody get that and run it back. Javon Holland, please. Javon Holland, we need a couple points. Javon Holland stutters very, very weirdly. I checked the field. Maybe ran into a sprinkler head. And it is a home as Javon Holland will score a couple points, making it now a 7-point game. And this stadium has fallen very silent here today. So Minnesota back down by a touchdown off of the weirdest play we've ever seen. And my heavens, nothing is going Minnesota's way in this game. Tyler Harrell, room to run, closes quickly up to the 30. Now Minnesota, you get the ball back in 26 seconds. Do you want to go for broke, or do you want to just kind of get into the half? You're going to have to make that choice right here. Patrick Mahomes from the gun. Snap Corral. Looking. Winds up and it's picked. No way it's picked. Robinson with his first pick of the game, and my heavens. The 6th pick for Mahomes. What the fuck? This game is fucking terrible. It's selling me, bro. Gosh. Yeah, right. Worst team in the NFL? Yeah. My nuts, bro. Holy shit. Dalton from the gun. Looking. Throwing middle, caught. And that should do it just about for the first half. They'll get one more playoff. Minnesota with an opportunity. Throws left, caught. Godwin, and that'll do it. So Minnesota down 7 after the another pick for Mahomes. 33-40, 40-33, whatever you want to look at it. That's your score at the half against the worst team in the NFL, by the way. We're going to take a look at a halftime report. Games have wrapped. The only one left to go is Niners and Packers. And, of course, the Ravens and Browns. That other game being part of the doubleheader here this evening. The Seahawks have fallen to the Dallas Cowboys 28-18. The Lions have taken care of the Chargers. The Bears lose to the Bengals. And then, of course, Niners hold the Packers' fate in their hands, at least for the NFC North and the 7th seed spot. If the Niners win, they go up to the 5 with help. And the Packers are bounced, so go Niners. Oh, this game sucks. We need to get something going here, dude. We got to. The second half kickoff. A lot of weirdness here today. We've seen some craziness and, well, gear up for the second half. Tyler Harrell taking it out to the 25. And here comes Patrick Mahomes, the owner of the 5 first half picks. Of course, that one right at the end of the first half. Mahomes from the gun. Here to start the second half. It'll be a run to Dalvin, who will get the first down. 194, nearing that mark needed to get 3,000 on the season. And Dalvin be cooking here today throughout the whole game. Run defense is bad. And it's been very, very apparent as Dalvin will now slip a tackle and get another first down. Another 13-yard carry for Dalvin. Middle of the field from the 47. Here come the Vikings. Dalvin still in the proverbial. Mahomes gets the snap. It's a play action. Throws right side. Caught Thielen. Gets spun out of bounds near the 47. And we'll see what Minnesota wants to do now. And they're just shadowing JJ. They're not giving him single coverage to the outside. That is the way to beat the Vikings here. As Dalvin will just get a 1-yard gainer. Now what do you do? 3rd and 3. The Bucs fans are calling for defense. Mahomes from the gun. Snap corral. Using JJ as a screen, and Jigba will get the catch left side. And it's 5 picks officially for the Vikings. Oh boy. Mahomes talking to the offensive line. Snap corral. It's a play action. Mahomes throws right. We had a lineman just standing there. The throw had to be rushed. I mean, oh boy, this offensive line is just not good. Now, single back set. Everybody knows what's going to happen. Dalvin looking for space, goes nowhere. Appreciate it, Zexy. Thank you. And now what do you do if you're Minnesota? Here we go. Mahomes from the gun. The snap corral. Throws middle. Caught Dalvin. And he'll just sit down without taking a hit. Actually, the couple Bucs players will run into each other. And call it whatever you want. Dalvin is preserving himself for these NFL playoffs. Mahomes stomps his right foot, awaiting the snap from the gun. Quick throw in Jigba across the middle. And that will be near first down yardage for the rookie. Oh boy, what do you do if you're the Vikings now? Mahomes under center, it looks like. Gets the snap. Give Dalvin. Dalvin room to run. First down and then a little bit more. That'll give him 210 on the day. Dalvin kick. Gibson on the tackle. Mahomes. Sends a man in motion. It's JJ off the pesky end around. He will brace for the hit, get down to the 3-yard gainer off the end around. Not a bad situation here. If you are indeed Minnesota. Mahomes under center, snap corralled, looking. Flush, trying to throw it away, but he just can't. And Gibson with a sack. Dude, come on, bro. I'm smashing the button. Like, God, this game sucks. Holy fuck. Now Mahomes from the gun. We'll see what you got. Weird snap is corralled. Throws middle. Caught Thielen. Angling towards the end zone. He won't make it. So now Minnesota, you got a decision to make down here at the 2. What are you going to do? And Minnesota's going to keep the offense out there. So Kevin O'Connell being a little bit aggressive here. We'll see. Mahomes from the gun. Gets the snap. Throws middle. Almost picked. And it's a turnover on downs. I mean, Mahomes just can't hit a wide open receiver middle of the field anymore. He's throwing it behind these guys. I mean, then we got to start questioning, is Mahomes the answer? Minnesota sends pressure. Dalton throws right side to Otten, and my God. Come on, somebody block. Get on Otten. He's been carving us up all night. Randy's having some struggles here. Dalton from the gun. I mean, it's just simple defense. Gets the snap, looking. Doubling up on Kamara. It's Danielle Hunter. How? How did he get that ball away? Danielle Hunter was covering him like Randy does at night. This will bring up 2nd and 10. I don't get it. Dalton throwing it away. Going down to the ground. He's superhuman ginger strength. Throw middle. Dropped. Alvin Kamara. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10 rather. For these Bucs. The worst team in the NFL. Dalton from the gun, awaiting the snap. Asamoah itching to get back there. Big throw to Otten, and there's another catch for Otten. First down, Bucs. Come on, where are the turnovers here, Minnesota? Caught in a weird defense. Dalton throwing, and another big catch for Mike Evans. And now Dalton will be here in the gun. Throws left side wide open on Tyson Campbell. And my God, where is the coverage? There is no coverage here for the Vikings today. Dalton from the gun. Man in motion. Gets the snap. Throw middle. Caught. And, I mean, it's just first down after first down with this team. I don't understand. So, Dalton from the gun under center once again. Kamara behind him. Turns. It's a give to Kamara. It will get brought down by Andre Carter. Dalton in the empty set. Throws, and Trayvon just watches it go in front of his face to Otten. I mean, what kind of version are we going to get from Trayvon? The one that doesn't want to play, the Randy Moss version. There's a run. Kamara gets tackled before the line to gain, and that should force a field goal opportunity. This to make it a 10-point game once again. 26-yarder, middle of the field. It's good. Minnesota, you're kind of running out of time here. And you're down to the worst team in the NFL. Let that sink in for a little bit. Because clearly nothing was said during the halftime break to make you guys realize what's actually going on here. So Tyler Harrell will bring it out. Minnesota will start from the 23. Down big, needing a spot. Mahomes from the gun. Snap, throw, caught, Thielen, middle, first down. That is a good start. They move the chains. Mahomes will remain in the gun. Snap corralled, given. JJ left side. 9 yards and no huddle again. Minnesota will go no huddle majority of the time. There's another snap. And it's picked. Another pick six for Mahomes. And these sidearm throws, you've got to see that guy. 33-49, this to make it 50-33. A snap spot kick, and it's good. Holy fucking shit. I'm gonna lose to the worst fucking team in the league? Are you kidding me? God damn it. Can't do anything. No fucking way, dude. And so Mahomes, after the pick six, snap is corralled. Looking, throwing, it's in Jigba left side. Staying on his feet, getting spun out of bounds near the 50. It's in Jigba. Having a hell of a day here today. One of the bright spots on this rather meek and mundane Vikings team, except for, like, offense. Either way. Mahomes under center. To play action. Rolls. Throws. And Adam Thielen with a catch. What a catch by Adam Thielen. Bah! Right in front of the training staff. We're going to take another look at this. What a dart. And Thielen will drag his toes, getting the first down. And there's a challenge.
Previous play is under review.
And that should be a catch. He had his foot in the ground, literally.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Ruling on the field stands, and they will lose a timeout. So here we go. Mahomes from the gun. The snap corral. Looking. Throwing. Caught in Jigba. Almost intercepted again. I mean, you've really got to see some of these guys down here, Mahomes. Either way, 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Mahomes throws. Open JJ. Second gritty of the night. Not this time. And JJ gets stood up on his head. They will go no huddle. Mahomes. Quick little screen pass. Dalvin looking for the edge. He'll get down to the 3. A 2-yard gainer. Oh boy. So now Mahomes will take the offense under center. Give to Dalvin. Dalvin in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin with his third of the game. And Minnesota's got life here late. This to make it 40-50, a 10-point affair. Once again, we need play from the defense. The snap spot kick is good. So down 10, last team in the NFL, 3:24 left to go here, third quarter. The defense usually comes up here in the second half. We need him to come up here again. There's the kick, expected to be a touchback, and it is Minnesota. Mike Evans has torched us to the tune of 8 catches, 112 in this one. So now Minnesota, big defensive drive. Dalton under center. Bunch formation to the left. Dalton, Minnesota sends pressure. Big throw, and it's wide open. Caleb Otten again. I mean, how is he? You've got to cover him. Granted, it is rookie Owen Papo, but come on. Now, shots being Or glares being fired over by way of defensive coordinator. Dalton from the gun. Give Kamara, no fumble, but a chop down tackle by none other than Eric Kendricks. And here we go. Dalton, gun, give Kamara. Kamara swallowed up. No yard gainer, and now Minnesota, you got another big 3rd and 8 here. What are you going to do? What kind of team are you going to be here defensively? Dalton from the gun. Looks. Dalton. Flush. Dalton throws out of a sack, but for all intents and purposes, Asamoah will force the late throw, and that should force a punt pending any weirdness. So Caleb Evans is in fake punt formation. The punt is watched. It is a clean one, and Tyler Harrell decides to take it, and he'll just get up to the 22. So 2 minutes left to go here. You score a field goal or even a touchdown, Minnesota, you get an opportunity. You get an opportunity here. That's just what this drive is all about. Scoring and scoring now. Mahomes from the gun. Throws. Dropped JJ. I mean, that play never got off the ground. What were they doing? Either way, it is an incompletion. And Mahomes is under from the gun here. Throws it left side. JJ first down and then some. Now Minnesota looks like right away decides to go no huddle. They will back off JJ that left side. Mahomes from the gun. Snaps corralled. Throws. Caught in Jigba left side for 8. They'll give him 7. Gets out of bounds, so that will stop the clock, and that's just the beauty of this offense. So the clock will stop. And here we go. Mahomes from the empty set. Snap corral. Throws middle. Caught JJ. Room to run. Swallows up quick. But it will be a first down. All things considered. So first down Minnesota. 1 minute left to go here, third quarter. JJ 10 catches, 119 in an early gritty. Since then, no touchdowns for JJ. We'll have to see what's going on there. So now Mahomes under center still. It's a play action. Throws it up for JJ. Batted away. Gosh darn it. You see, when I try to jump, he doesn't jump. Like, you gotta jump. Come on. Now Mahomes from the gun. It's a quick throw. JJ going for the first. He won't get it. Oh my heavens, he won't get it. 4th and 1. And Minnesota will trot out Greg Joseph. A 51-yarder. Left hash. Wind going from right to left. Very hard to judge with these Tampa Bay winds. Joseph's kick is perfect. It is good. 50-43 now. So you chip away at the lead. Literally. And it's a 7-point game. 1 touchdown separates the best team in the NFC and the worst team in the NFC. Oh boy. So 5 seconds left to go. You got one more play here. If you're the Bucs before the end of the third. And Dalton not having the best quarter here in number 3. Throws. Shot down by Javon Holland is Otten. And that will do it for quarter number 3 as time expires. So final quarter down 7. Worst team NFL. Typical Vikings fashion. We'll see how they handle it coming up. You gotta make a play here. Dalton gun. Snap corral. Dalton throwing wide open. Not able to get the first though. So still not able to get the first. It's a nail biter here in Tampa. Under center is Dalton. Kamara the back. Turns, gives Dalton. Upended by the Vikings. Asamoah and Hicks will team up and force a loss of 1 and a 4th down. What do you do? What do you do? They will punt. Caleb Evans, of course, as always, in fake punt watch. The punt is real. It's away. Tyler Harrell angles to his left. And if you're just tuning in, what a game. Oh, my God. Tyler Harrell is not the answer at return man. Oh, boy. What up, Henny? Yeah, the game is, oh, boy. It's a thing. So, Minnesota, you got a chance to at least tie this thing up. Mahomes from the gun, turns, gives Dalvin. Dalvin runs left side, spins out of a tackle, and then gets brought down on the second attempt. A split back shotgun, Mahomes. Snap corral. Throws it. TJ Hawkinson splits the defense on his way to the right side. He sheds a tackle, then gets that all-important 1st down for Minnesota to keep cooking. Mahomes. Very shaky today. From the gun here. Turns, gives Dalvin. Dalvin, room, middle. Sheds 2 tackles, gets hit. Falls forward, 1st down, and I do believe he is 18 yards away from 3K on the season. Dalvin Cook. Oh, boy. Looks like he's going to get it. 13-10 left to go. Runs into Ezra Cleveland, and he gets a yard, but my heavens. You cannot run in to your own guy. There's Kevin O'Connell looking on. Mahomes from the gun. Snap corral. Throws right side. Caught Tyler Harrell. Now he's being far more productive on the field on these spread formations than he ever is in the return game. Tyler Harrell getting his 4th catch, I do believe. Mahomes doing a little dance, walking up to the line. And we'll see what he's got planned here. Mahomes from the gun. Snap corral. Throws left. Caught JJ. JJ room to run. JJ open left side. JJ is loose. Touchdown, JJ. We get a gritty in Tampa Bay City. The second one for JJ, angling in, showing blitz. Mahomes gets it out quick, and for all intents and purposes, they've been holding JJ to minimal gains. Just, he's so good at getting out in space. And my heavens, what a play. Just what we needed. Game's tied pending the kick. Oof. This to tie it up. Snap, spot, kick. Good. It's 50 all here. 12-16 left to go. I should not be calling this against the worst team in the NFL, but NFL has a moniker, a saying, any given Sunday, but oh my heavens. There's the kick away. 50 all here. High scoring affair. Andy Dalton's best game of his season. Expected to not be the quarterback, as the team will be drafting Caleb Williams #1 overall. Unless they go on a run and lose out on the 1st overall pick. Andy Dalton from the gun. Snap corral. Dalton, flush, Dalton, running. Danielle Hunter, and I do believe that's DJ Wanham will team up. Sack, Dalton. Boo! And now Minnesota. This is where the defense comes in, as the kids would say, the clutch, here in the 4th quarter. Dalton under center. Looking, snap corral. Looking. Oh, he's going to throw it away, but he got so lucky there. Andre Carter left side fell down. Gervin Dexter will check in. In Minnesota, you got a 3rd and 20. Not a lot of plays in the playbook, of course. Dalton running for his life. Danielle Hunter, and it is Andre Carter. So the bookends will get a sack, and it's back-to-back sack attack. Welcome back, Jack. A little late there in the production truck, but we appreciate it. And now Andre Carter and Danielle Hunter will team up, and this is a big punt for the Bucs. You gotta pin us deep if you're Cam Britta or Cam Reed or Cam Britta Filter or whatever moniker you want to lose. Tyler Harrell use rather, and he's just not the answer. There's no blocking for him that give him that, but my heavens, is he not the answer here at kick returner. We got to look elsewhere, I do believe. Mahomes from the gun. Given he's a rookie, you got to be better than that. Dalvin up the middle after angling left, and I do believe that is 3,000 yards on the year. Dalvin Cook, maybe 8 yards short, but I do believe that is 3K for Dalvin. DC 3K, he's in the proverbial zone. He is cooking here tonight. And my goodness, what a game this has been. JJ motions a little bit right. Dalvin again. Dalvin getting sucked into a tackle. You love to see that. Trying to go out one way. Warped into a tackle the other way. I'll go sometimes. Either way. Dalvin Cook. No gainer up the middle. It's another Cook run. This time he will get near first down yardage. Takes the big hit. And this will make it an all-important 3rd and 1 for Minnesota. So 3rd and 1, I formation for the Vikings. Mahomes turns, gives to CJ. CJ room to run, spins out of one tackle, and he will get the first down. So CJ Ham has his number called here. And he will get the first down. So CJ Ham, everybody. Feel free to clap at home as Randy will do here in the booth. So here we go now. Minnesota trying to get him to jump. Not going to work. Snap given. Dalvin stops on a literal dime. He will get 3. And Dalvin again almost over 40 carries in this game. And it's all about not being able to trust Mahomes. Especially in this one. Dalvin left side. Dalvin angles, fights, claws, scratches, first down, Minnesota. 40 carries, 262 on the day. My heavens, what a game from Dalvin Cook. Single back set, Minnesota. We run out of this formation more times than not in the NFL. JJ man in motion. End around, no good. JJ slips a tackle and turns nothing into at least something. 3 yards there. And now what do you do? Mahomes from the gun. Snaps corralled. Throws. Caught in Njigba. Touchdown Vikings. A late audible, and Njigba will score number 2 for the game. Holding a baby and burping it. So Jackson Smith and Njigba. And at that time, you really want to have a low delivery, splitting the offensive line. But my goodness. So Minnesota will pull ahead here for the first time in this game. Here at the 6:56 left to go mark. 57-50 now. The first lead for Minnesota, as we mentioned. Oh boy. Wow, what a game. Holy shit. So we know the Bears and Packers lost. We know the Lions won. That doesn't affect us. We are the first team to clinch a division, and we may be the first team to clinch a conference with a win and some help. A lot riding on this game. Here we go. There's 6:56 left to go. Dalton, who's been dotting us up, having the best game of the season, under center. Turns, gives, Kamara, big room. And they want to stop Dalton, but we cannot forget about Alvin Kamara, somebody that this team has historically struggled against. And oh boy. So Dalton under center. Snap given, and this time Danielle Hunter will rock bottom not Dalvin, what the hell? Alvin Kamara, and he'll listen for the cheers that aren't gonna come. Because this stadium is quiet for this offense. So Andy Dalton will go to the shotgun, 2nd and 13. We got 6:10 left and counting. Dalton, screen, batted away. Eric Kendricks. Randy replays NFL Comeback Player of the Year. We'll see if the league agrees, but my heavens, what a contributor. And now Minnesota, what do you do? 2nd and 13. Changing things around defensively are the Vikings. Dalton looking. Dalton throwing it away. And it's 4th and 13. 2 touchdowns, 329 for Andy Dalton. No picks. Very uncharacteristic of a Minnesota Vikings defense. And we force another punt that is real. Tyler Harrell back near his 12. Oh my heavens! Tyler, you've got to see that guy. All right. Oh boy, so that'll be a focal point with the podcast with Kevin O'Connell here this week. We got to talk about Tyler Harrell. You've got to have ball carrier vision. Again, he's a rookie, but my goodness. 5:53 left to go, 57-50. Minnesota will start this drive. Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook, loose middle. First down and then some, 277. If it wasn't before that, is 3,000 for Dalvin. 3,000 yards for Dalvin Cook here this season. I gotta take him out. I have to. That's way too many carries. Gotta take him out. So under center, Mahomes will give to Mo Ibrahim. The rookie will check in. Mo Ibrahim getting a little fancy with his footwork, getting 11 yards for his first carry. And Mo Ibrahim will get the first down. Oh boy. Look at this footwork by Mo Ibrahim, making guys guess and probably getting out of a couple tackles here is Mohamed Ibrahim. Oh boy. We keep saying it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Frosted sugar cookies. Oh snap. How is as or was they? Or were they? Ibrahim up the middle. There's 4 yards there. Do we really not have any shotgun runs with Mo? We got to have at least one. Oh, they bust. Nice. 2nd and 6, 3:55. It's Mo Ibrahim again. He will get the first down, pending the spot. No, he is short. Mohamed Ibrahim is short of the line to gain. Now what do you do? Well, you bring in Dalvin Cook. He is the team's 3rd down running back, so this does make sense. 3rd and inches. And Dalvin will preserve his body. We've seen him do that earlier tonight. Take a seat. And Minnesota, you're under 3 minutes away from 13-2. And with help, you could possibly clinch the #1 seed in the NFC. Mohamed Ibrahim left side runs right into, now he's a rookie, he runs right into a block that was shed. Granted, there wasn't a lot of time, but now the Buccaneers are getting a little restless, as well are the fans. Looks so good. 2-minute warning hits, and Minnesota's up 7 with the ball. Could, if you wanted to, add a field goal if things don't go your way here. 2nd and 3. 2 minutes left. 13-2 looming for the Vikings. Mahomes from the gun. Snap corral. Give it. Mohamed, he puts the ball on the ground, but Ezra Cleveland will get the ball. And the Bucs take a timeout. The ball hit the ground. They should be flagged. You don't have to take a timeout there. They should be flagged. I don't understand. Either way, they waste a timeout. Well, that'll come back to bite him in the butt. Mahomes under center. It is a end around to Smith and Jigba, who gets space. In Jigba. Down to the 16, and that is the final timeout, and that will be the end of the game. Minnesota will walk away victorious, surviving the last place team in the league. You've heard that right here, ladies and gentlemen. The first of 4 kneel downs for Patrick Mahomes has just taken place to get this clock going. You might have to, well, let me say it again. You might have to kick a field goal here. Give the ball back to Dalton, depending on what you do. Mahomes from the gun. Ibrahim to his left. You need a first down to put this thing away, and Ibrahim's just going to run into Williams, I believe, and we'll just about do it. So Minnesota will survive. Just one more kneel down is all it takes. And the countdown will start. Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes gets hit. Where's the flag? Where is the penalty? Oh my heavens. Who is that? I want him fined. It was knee to helmet contact. Okay, so the Bucs are not only the worst team in the NFL, they're also a sour bunch of ragamuffins. Who is this? 53. That is Kwiatkowski. Comes in and just runs over Patrick Mahomes at the end of the game. Puts a knee into his gut. It looked like his head. Either way, guess what, Tampa Bay Bucs fans? You guys are not going anywhere this season. And you're now 1-14 operation. Good to know ya. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Victory. And we get booed as we leave the field, but a bunch of sore losers and babies are what they are. Bunch of sore losers and babies. Minnesota will pick up the victory, 57-50, holding on against the worst team in the NFL. Now, there are a lot of negatives to take from this game. We're going to go over everything in one of the weirdest games I have ever seen. 57-50, your final. Oh, boy. And will this man retire Andy Dalton? Maybe one of the final times he looks upon a NFL stadium. I would. So for Minnesota, pretty good stat lines for all involved. I just, you have to go down to the wire against the worst team in the NFL. You're losing pretty much the whole game. You come back to get the win. But, it's almost embarrassing. Either way, a win is a win. It's not going to matter at the end of the year. But my heavens, this was one of the weirdest games we've ever seen from Patrick Mahomes. We'll take a look at his numbers. 92.9 QB rating. That's fine and dandy. A 38 for 51. That is 74% completion percentage for those of you that do not know how to do math or simply don't look over here. 517. So he gets back to his high yardage situations. 4 touchdowns and 6 picks. 3 of these interceptions leading to direct points. The turnovers have killed the Vikings at every single turn this season, and my heavens did they do it here tonight. Patrick Mahomes over the last 3 games, 13 or 14 interceptions. That is a concern going into the playoffs. And we don't see much better in his backup, Tyler Van Dyke. This is uncharacteristic of Patrick Mahomes. He's having a bad month. That's just it. A bad 4 weeks of football. And we need him to right the ship and get it going. The problem with Mahomes is he's trying to float the balls over defenders, but he has such a low release point with these sidearm slings. That is just it. And it's showing on the stat column here later on in the season, the time of year you don't want it to. So what do we do with Mahomes? He's got to be taught, I think, a new throwing motion in the offseason. I mean, the sidearm is good for some plays, but he uses it primarily, and he really shouldn't. But yeah, what do I know? I'm just a spectator. Dalvin Cook, 3,000 yards on the season after this game, 42 carries, 280 and 3. Count him, 3 touchdowns with 10 broken tackles, a season high for him. Oh boy. Mohamed Ibrahim saw the field, 6 carries, 32 yards and a fumble. I do believe his 2nd or 3rd on the year. JJ, 3 for 17 off the end rounds. Patrick Mahomes, 2 for -2 and a fumble. Fumbled right there at the goal line. So 7 overall turnovers for Patrick Mahomes. CJ Ham got involved, 1 for 5. And then Jackson Smith and Jigba there near the end of the game, 1 for 18. Excuse me, off the pesky end around. And for another week here, the 2 out of the last 3 weeks, Jackson Smith and Jigba has led the team in receptions, 13 for 184 and 2 touchdowns. A better stat line than JJ. Oh boy. The only problem is these are the only two that could really get open today. JJ, 12 for 169. We get 2 gritties in Tampa Bay City. And we'll talk about Jackson Smith and Jigba when we get back to the main screen. I do want to touch on something I was thinking about during the game. Adam Thielen, 7 for 75. TJ, 2 for 43. Tyler Harrell, the rookie receiver, brought in as a undrafted free agent, actually drafted in the 7th round, my apologies, to handle kickoff and punt returns, but he's all of a sudden getting some production on the field. Got to watch out for that Tyler Harrell back there in the receiving game. And then Dalvin Cook, 2 catches, 18 yards. Nobody, and we mean nobody cares about blocking. Going to go to defense, look at total tackles, and it's Tyson Campbell. And for the second straight week, Minnesota doesn't have a guy with double-digit tackles. What is happening? Eric Hendricks with 7. Trayvon Diggs, we do get a stat line from him. Oh boy. Andre Carter with 5. Lewis Cine, Caleb Evans, Javon Holland, and Jordan Hicks with 4. Danielle Hunter with 3. Asamoah Johnson and Papa with 2. Tackles for loss, we had quite a few. 3 for Danielle Hunter, 2 for Eric Hendricks, 1 for Asamoah Carter and Hicks. We had a grand total of 3 sacks, and these are divided up as follows. Danielle Hunter with 1.5, Eric Hendricks with 1, and Andre Carter will steal a half sack by way of Danielle Hunter. And a rarity here for Vikings defenders, no interceptions in this one. 5 pass deflections by Holland, Johnson, Cine, Papo, and Kendricks. No forced fumbles. No fumbles recovered. No 1 block kick by Andrew Booth. I do believe his 6th on the year. No safeties. No defensive touchdowns for your Minnesota Vikings today. Greg Joseph, 2 for 2, 51 long, 7 for 7 on extra points. Ryan Wright, easy day, easy check, easy cash, easy claps, no punts needed for our big man punter. Kick return, Tyler Harrell, 8 kick returns, 177, longest of 26. Punt returns, 6 for 20, longest of 8. Randy Replay does have bars I'm going to show you right now. The following, or the preceding, however you want to look at it, is as was a paid presentation of the NFL on the SSN. Any rebroadcast, redistribution, or reusage of said broadcast is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of the NFL, the SSN, or any of its subsidiaries. This has been Randy Replay. I'm going to get you back to the main screen where we will talk about a few things and preview next week and get you ready for everything Week 17 Minnesota Vikings football. Once again, we survived the worst team in the NFL, 57-50. Oh my heavens. What an embarrassment. Wow, that was bad. I'm not even happy about that one. We get a 7-point win over the worst team in the NFL. That is despicable. I mean, that is horrible. I need Asamoah to pass cover. That is, oof. I mean, I'll take a win, but oh man, DJ want him? Oh, bro, I feel horrible. I feel bad. You're gonna give JJ? Is he gonna be a, oh, dude, he's almost a true 99. Everything maxed. Oh my heavens. He is almost, actually he is, wouldn't it? Yeah, he's a true 99. Everything is maxed. Justin Jefferson. Guess what, though? Signed for 5 years. Tons of money wrapped up in JJ, but my heavens, look at those. Oh, yeah. 99 spec, 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 98 catch in traffic. Oh, man. A trucking, not so good, but wow, what a guy. Hashtag must be nice, right? Let's go. What a terrible win. I'd rather have a tie, to be honest. It would feel better. All right. Wow, bro. All right. Yo! Oh, snap. I said fallen. That's a default. Alert if I ever seen one. Falling short. Gifting. 5. Count them. 1, 2. Okay, I messed that up. Let me try that again. Well, that's a default alert if I've ever heard one. Falling short gaming. Gifting 5 subs to the channel. Welcome in Razer. Welcome in J. Cole. Welcome in Neralos. Welcome in Sash. Welcome in Lily Boo 96. Feel free to use Austin all across kick.television. And we love you and appreciate you, Fallen. 5 gifted. Can we get some let's goers for Fallen in the cha-cha-cha-cha-cha? In the cha-cha-cha-cha. In the cha. I can't say it. In the chat. Let's a goer. Wowzers. You didn't have to do it, but you did it, and we appreciate you for it. Up to 10 subs now, according to Kick. Sheesh. Appreciate you, dog. That's a homie of 15 years and counting. Probably even more than that, to be honest. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 15. I got it right on the nuts the first time. Let's finish up this video. And then we'll do something. What should we do for the 5 gifted? Okay, Botrix, you're ruining the mood, bud. Wow, I've doubled my sub count in one foul swoop. Well, I haven't. Fallen has. Let's get into what Randy wanted to talk about with Tyler Harrell, the conundrum that is the wide receiver brought in to be a kick returner. Yeah, I would be at -6, wouldn't I? He's a future starter, according to the NFL experts. Jeez. Season stats. Okay. 3, a 2, and a 1. And hello and welcome back. Not to the main screen, but Randy teased this coming out of that game. We want to give a little bit of attention to Tyler Harrell, brought in to be a kick returner, but he's actually showing some nice production on the field. He's not out there much, as you can see. So here we go. Let's break it down. Week 1, not on there, not on the field. He did play in the preseason a little bit. But those, of course, have been wiped clean by the guys at the archives. Week 2 against the Packers, not out. Week 3 against the Chargers. Week 4, he had 1 catch for 8 yards. All right. 1 yards after catch, so it was just a one and done for him. Week 11, same thing against the Raiders. And then last couple weeks here against the Packers, on 3rd down, he was 2 for 20. 3 rack yards, longest of 14. And then here tonight, he was 2 for 28, longest of 18 here on these 3rd downs and these spread formations. So Tyler Harrell just signed as a rookie. Loves to be here, as you can see. The 6th rounder, not the 7th, the 6th rounder, pick 11 in this year's draft. And he's putting together a pretty good stat line here. 6 catches, 64 yards, being the 4th or 5th guy, depending on what you want to see or how you look at it. And after Colin Johnson has departed the team due to some cap-saving money to throw towards some of these guys that we have re-signed, Tyler Harrell's all of a sudden coming into his own here and could be the 4th man next year after Adam Thielen is expected to retire, as early reports suggest. So Tyler Harrell, quite the conundrum here in this wide receiver role. That is just about going to do it. There's not too much else to say. You go Monday Night Football underneath the lights. You have one of the better quarterbacks in the division, or well, the best in the division. 13-2 operation. One of the best quarterbacks, second best in the league in terms of yards, the best completion percentage guy in the league, and he goes out there and he throws 6 picks. So all of a sudden, he's slowly the last 3 weeks has become very unreliable in his in that some of his throws are behind the wide receivers, like very badly. The big one to JJ, behind the guy, and a couple. I mean, he threw 6 tonight. Take your pick. So either way, Minnesota survives. Randy, of course, would like a tie. But the team is 13-2. We've clinched the NFC North, and with some help, as we take a look at the playoff picture, we'll sign off here. With some help, we could see a divisional clinch if the Aints and the Eagles lose. That would put us up over 4 games with... Actually, you know what? Let's fact check Randy's work, because I have been wrong before. I do believe the winning you're in is 8 in the NFC. Okay, it's jumped up to 9. So if the Eagles, the Aints, and the Falcons lose this week, guess what? We clinched the division, the conference rather, here in week 16 or whatever week we are in now. So Minnesota's having a little bit of struggle here because you love getting the win, but just the way you got it against the worst team in the NFL, you're on a 7-game win streak. I do believe that is best in the NFL by 1 game. The Aints are the only one better. And you're the best team in the NFC by far. You clinched your division by week 15. You wrapped it up against the Packers. And then, of course, if these 3 teams lose, highly unlikely, but actually, wait. This is so confusing to me. Because shouldn't I be able to see that? No. I didn't pay attention during the halftime. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back. This is why we like YouTube VOD, video on demand. You can go back right away. All right, so that's right before the second half. I want to look and see. I want to make sure I know. Okay, so who do we need to lose? Gosh darn it. NFC. Eagles. 1. Damn it. Aints. 1. Shoot. The Falcons. Lost. Okay. So we could wrap it up next week with an Eagles and Aints win. Okay. I'm going to have to splice it really weirdly, but there it is. All right. So these 2 teams, I'm sure the Cardinals, did the Cardinals win? Oh, I was just looking at it. I know the Packers will lose to the 49ers. And I think the Cardinals won. So there's 3 teams now, the Eagles, Aints, and Cardinals. Okay. Yeah, 3 games left. I need 1 more win. Yep. Feels good. Oh, yeah, it's not locked up yet. I need 1 more win. And it's a tight race. 10, 11, 12. Wait, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many games are there? Oh, yeah, they're at 10. They're at 10. Best they can do is 12. They're at 10, right? Yeah, they are. Yeah, we locked it up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we locked it. What am I doing then? I'm an idiot. Oh no, they're at 10. 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna... Where do I want to splice this in? Okay, we'll do it from the standing screen. We'll go back a little bit. Good job, Henny. I totally missed that. 10, 11, 12. I'm already at 13. So unless I absolutely kick the bucket and all of a sudden get two wins taken away. Yeah, how are the Bengals popping off? 2-game lead. Wow, it's close over there too. All right, 3, 2, 1. And as we look with the Eagles, the Aints, and the Cardinals winning today, of course, it will not update until all the games are completed with the NFL. That's how they're doing it to make it a little bit better. It is Monday night, so the Ravens are playing right now, so we have to wait for the conclusion of their game here in the doubleheader. But with the Eagles, the Aints, and now the Cardinals at 10 wins and 9 wins respectively, Minnesota, for all intents and purposes, has locked up not only the division, but locked up the number 1 seed in the NFC, as they have 13 wins, and the Eagles, best they could do is 12 with 2 games remaining. So you have to hold on against the worst team in the NFL, but you did lock up the NFC number 1 seed, and we will take a look at how this will shape up in the playoff picture as we get you out of here. So the Eagles expected to keep the number 2. The Aints expected to keep the number 3. The Cardinals expected to keep the number 4. And we have the numbers 6 and 7 seeds going at it this upcoming week. Big week for the 49ers on a 4-game win streak. The Green Bay Packers nabbed a victory. And they're in the playoffs. So the winner of the Green Bay Packers and 49ers game will get awarded the 6th seed. The other, with help, could be bounced. So it is a weird NFC playoff picture here this year, and over on the other side, it doesn't get any better. The teams are actually closer. There's 2 games of separation between the Bengals, the Ravens, the Chiefs, and of course the Buffalo Bills. So I mean, there is wide open as can be over there on the AFC side. NFC, no, we don't want to gloat because we just almost lost to the worst team in the NFL, but the Minnesota Vikings, as of right now, are the first team to wrap up their division and clinch a seed spot. So it's good to be a Vikings fan. Not tonight, though, for all intents and purposes. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you after I take my heart attack medication in the next one. Go away, Lamar. Wow. I completely missed that. Yeah, the best they can do is 12. Minnesota's at 13 with 2 games left. We've wrapped it up. Upon our advance, we will be clinched number 1 seed. So no matter what happens. So the possibility of the Lions game, we rest our starters. Right? We give Tyler Van Dyke a game and see what he does. We get Tyler Harrell in there. We do have a couple roster spots. Let's just take a look. Oops. We don't really have a lot of money, but let's just take a look at the free agent quarterbacks that are out there. Oof. Easton Stick, which is funny because Easton, I think, is a hockey company. Blaine Gabbert. I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, it's terrible. We aren't going to be able to do too much better. then... Oh, Alex Anthony Gordon, look at that. You suck. Yeah, we aren't going to do too much better than Tyler Van Dyke. Stidham would be good. Easton Stick. Who is the most accurate? Yeah, these two by far. It's pick your poison, you know. Actually, yeah, never mind. That's two more. Or it would be Josh Rosen. You lose 1 point, but you gain. Oh no, you lose. You lose all. So it's either Jared Stidham with an 86 throw power or Kyle Trask. Stidham's a little bit quicker. He's better on the run. He's better under pressure. Okay, both guys are good in the play action. So if we wanted to, we could sign Jared Stidham to a, what is it, 1.3? 1.4. He's a 62. I think Tyler Van Dyke is not even out of the 60s yet. Imagine you clinch a playoff spot. Yeah, it's coming down to the wire here, boys. No, he's a 68. Wow. I thought he was terrible. He definitely doesn't play like a 68, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Oh, it's so much better. Yeah, so we'll throw him out there last game of the year. Don't tell nobody, okay? Yeah, so let's look at... I wanted to look at... I totally forgot to mention Dalvin's 3,000 yards in the post game. With 63 touchdowns and 41 picks. 4 weeks ago, I had 23. Oh my gosh. Wow. Dalvin, 4 touchdowns away from 30 touchdowns, 3,100 yards. Wow. 5 touchdowns for Mahomes. JJ, 35 touchdowns. 3,000 yards. I totally forgot to report on it. Ouch. Almost 200 catches. Adam Thielen. Okay, so we almost have... Ooh, we almost have 3 guys at over 1,000 yards. That's the big storyline for next game. In Jigba. Starting late. 79 catches, 975, 6 touchdowns in his rookie year. That's not bad. Hawkinson was injured most of the year. He's only played in 12 games. And then it just falls off. Eric Kendricks leads the team after sitting for a whole year. I mean, you can't make it up. He's got to be NFC. He's got to be at least NFC comeback player of the year, if not NFL. Like, wow, bro. What a dude. What a bro. What a guy. It's got to be good for top 3 still, right? In total? Yeah, he's number 3. Like, it's got to be NFL comeback player of the year worthy. Even in solo, oh wow, solos he's not that good. He's got 92 assisted. What about picks? That's still Trayvon. Not by much though. He's really sucking it up. He does not want to be here. He's even playing like trash. Wow. I don't know if I can trust him. If I franchise tag him, he might just chop his arms off. All right, so let's go week by week. Right? New season, he's coming off of the NFL leading interceptions leader. He had 1 in at least every single game. And he starts the year with 6 picks in his first 3 games. Nice, bro. And then the streak is broken. 21 games with a pick is broken. Week 4 versus the Rams. We pick up the W. Then he picks it right back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2, whatever you want to call it. Nice, dude. And then he gets a game where he doesn't get one. Okay, then the contract starts. The contract talks start in week 12. So in week 11, he pulls 3 in, and then 1, 2, 3 without a pick. I said 4 on the broadcast. It was 3. And then he gets 2 last week against the Packers. He's like, oh, maybe he's back. Nope. One of the worst stat lines he's ever put together. I don't know, man. Can I trust him if I franchise tag him? Because he was nowhere to be seen. He made a couple tackles, but holy moly. If I trade him, I could get 3 picks. 2 first rounds this year, 1 next year. Maybe. I don't want to take the Bucs number 1. They deserve Caleb Williams. Maybe like a higher pick. And then I have to hit on a corner. Who's the worst team? Okay, the Steelers and the Colts. Maybe I take... Do I want to give him to the Bears, though? Yo. Remember the Fallen, if you're still here, all those guys you traded to the NFC North, to the Bears, many. Thanos snapped franchises ago. What if I trade Trayvon Diggs to your division, the NFC West to the Hawks? What if I give Trayvon Diggs to the Hawks? What if I give Diggs and Jalen Johnson, who don't want to be here, a 93 overall and an 87 overall corner? What if I give them both to the Hawks? And then I take all of their first round selections for the next 2 years. What if I give them to the Hawks? Or I could go for the number 2 pick. I could give him to the Steelers. I can make Henny not so good. No way. What if I give him to the Go Hawks? Or what if wait, where are they? Where the hell are they? There's no way the Broncos... They're a playoff team, I keep forgetting. What if I give him to the Chargers? What if I make DK's life a living hell? Give him to the Hawks? I mean, let's take a look at the Hawks picks just for S&Gs, bro. What can I finagle out of the Seattle Super Chickens? And can they afford these 2 guys? Because that's a lot of money coming by way of the Washington Bay. Oops. Oof. They just have 1? It's 5th overall. I could get easily 1, 2, and 1. I could get 1, 2, and 1 just for Trayvon, and then trade Javon Holland, or not Javon Holland, but Jalen Johnson for 2, 3, 4 next year. Who else is in that division? Let's take a look. Who has multiple first-round picks that don't really need them? Oh, look at the Chiefs. That's the NFL, sorry. The Bears have 2 next season from the Baltimore trade. The Bengals... Ooh, the Bengals have 2 ones. 24 and 31, trade back. Trade up. The Bills. Yeah, the Broncos have a 1 this year. The Browns are they have 3 picks. Okay, the Bucs have 2. Number 1 and number 7. Yeah, that would be a power move. That'd be a swing. That would be a swing. The Commanders. 16 and 29. The Dolphins. Do they have 2 next year? They don't, but they have number 6 and 13. The Eagles, 27 and my 32, my first round pick. Okay. The Falcons have 2 1s, 11 and 21, by way of San Francisco. They're still popping off even without some of their the Giants, 14 and 26. The Jaguars, 8 and 22. So there are some suitors. The Lions, not going to happen. We don't trade within the division. The Packers, nope. The Panthers. The Raiders have just 1. Man, the Aints only have a 1, a 3, and a 4. Oh, man. Yeah, number 5 looks real good, Clark. Number 5 looks real good. Oops. The back and forth, yeah, imagine. Oh, man. Oh, man. So, what does that look like then? Who is the number 5? Jack Sawyer, Ohio State linebacker. A scheme fit. We will be losing a linebacker in Jordan Hicks. No, did we re-sign him? I can't remember. Right end, Xavier Worthy. Jackson Dort. I mean, Latham could slide. We got Dallas Turner at 4. Man, look at those potentials. A to C, B, C to F. Ooh, right end. Everything is almost at an A. Who is this guy? JT Tuimaluau. 6'5", 280. Out of Ohio State. Great to elite. Strength, great to elite change of direction. Speed is solid to good, so he's a power rusher. Man. Block shedding is an A. Play rec, A. Power moves, A. Tackle, A. Hit power is a C. We can work on that, but... very intriguing. He's going up the board, too. Ruben Fothery, right tackle, scheme fit. I mean, there's some options. I don't have a first round pick as it sits now. We will eventually need a linebacker. Andrew Makuba. Marvin Harrison is the guy we are scouting. Marvin Harrison will be one of the guys I bring in for a workout. Look at that catch. A to C, medium route A. His spec is an A, short routes an A, deep routes an A. I mean, he could fill that gap. He's a 6'3", 200 playmaker. Yeah, they're definitely options. If we were to trade, we'll have to. I'm gonna see how much the how much. Go away, you idiot! How much franchise tagging would be. No more digs. I'd love to keep them, but looking at this situation, do we even have enough? I mean, he doesn't want to be here. He's clearly not playing to his ability. Man, that's going to hurt. 27 million, 38, 15 with Dalvin, 11 with TJ, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 160. Wait, 120, 130. Wow, that's a lot of money. Ooh, we might be negative. All right, we had 243 last year. Apparently we have 119. And Trayvon won't be on here because obviously he is a free agent. Oliver will be gone. Tyler Van Dyke apparently gone. Yeah, okay. Jalen Johnson doesn't want to be here. I mean, we could get him in free agency. He's good. Trayvon Diggs. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm feeling. Like, Trayvon's good. I swear that plays into, like, how they play on the field. If they don't want to be here, it's like, why am I here? 3 touchdowns from Cook equals victory. The Vikings escape Tampa Bay with a win. Oh. The Vikings race to victory in Tampa Bay in spite of committing 7 turnovers to the Buccaneers 0. Oof. Kevin O'Connell, we came into this game wanting to play well in all 3 points, and I think we did that. What? Kevin O'Connell, are you high? He now holds the record for most receptions in a single season. JJ with 172. Yeah, losing your right guard is horrible, especially in the run game. There's got to be more than that, right? There's no way that's a record. I want to say DK Metcalf had a lot. NFL records. The season catches. Oh, no, it is. It's JJ. Adam Thielen broke it last year. JJ broke it the year before. Wow. Look at that. I totally missed on that. Man, I suck at this job. Debo Samuel almost broke it. Cooper Kupp. Marvin Harrison. Yeah, DK Metcalf had 138. 172 is the new benchmark. Wow. That's insane. Nick Bosa, 33. Trayvon still holds the record from last season, but Trayvon is at 20. Byron Murphy could get it. Pass yards in a single season, 9,000 last year. Oh my God. Ritter is 2,500 yards from breaking. Kirk Cousins. Man, we all had really good years last year. Wow. Richardson. Passing touchdowns. Dalvin Cook. Demolishing the single season rushing record. Demolishing his own set last year. Wow, dude. And there's still 3 games. Well, 1 game left for him. 4. All right. Jamar Chase can't get another yard because 4. You got to keep it. Look up at chat and I see someone scheming. I mean, that number 5 spot looks real nice, Clark. I don't know, maybe. We're just hypothetically talking. That's all we're doing. There is a possibility. There is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Y'all know what time it is. Say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube. If you want to watch more stream over there on the Utes, come on over to kick.com/Smeagol777. We are doing stuff. Okay, bye.